Hey everybody, Rev here. We have got a special drop for you today. We were able to capture the audio from the live show at GenCon this year. It's a little rough sounding. We had some issue with one of the speakers, so we had turned the gain up on the soundboard trying to get the speaker to be louder, and I didn't really think about the fact that that was going to make the mics a little harsher. But it's not any rougher than some of our earlier live shows. I have kept the silence in on this. Why? Will make sense after you start listening to it. But yeah, the silence in this is important, I think. It adds to the tension that is going on at the event. So just to give you all a little bit of primer for what you're about to hear, for this live show, we are telling a story that takes place in the universe next door. A universe in which anytime the main show's team, spent luck to do something, that luck wasn't available, but it wasn't drastic. It wasn't like, the cracked mirror where things took a horrible turn. It's just that in moments where they were going to spend luck, they didn't have it to spend, and they were knocked unconscious and taken out of the fight. And so we're going to follow around a team that has to go in after the main team and kind of figure out what happened to them and clean up the mess that was left behind. We had a blast playing this, and I'm excited to pick more moments from the show to get to revisit from a different point of view. So I hope you enjoy, and we will see you next week. So we're going to tell you a story tonight, a story that we may follow from here on out during live shows. And this is about a special team at the IPT. They've jokingly called themselves the B-Team. And Margaret has started to call them the B-Team because you could blink, they were there, they were gone. So for Margaret, for short, it was Blink. It was the Blink team. We're going to learn tonight about the D-Team. Oh, no. Take your minds away from there.
I'm on board already.
That's not until the after party. This is the Detox team. The team that goes in when things have gone wrong with a monster hunting team and they have to try to clean up the mess that was made. In fact, this D-Team cleans up for B-Team.
Poor bastards.
Yeah, now D-Team, D stands for detox. But more importantly, it also stands for dread.
No! So before we actually get started here, we've got a little bit of a surprise here. For our keeper, our producer here, Rev. Yeah, that's right. This is how it feels.
Oh, no.
So, Rev.
Yeah.
I think you've told this story before, but why is your name Rev?
Because my very first Earth Dawn character, their name was Revington, and it became my online handle, my gamer tag, my everything, and then it just got shortened to Rev, and then we started the show, and I just started using that.
Cool. And who ran that for you?
Matt.
Is Matt here?
Yes, he is, Matt Boucher.
Cool.
The whole reason that almost all of us got into RPGs, actually.
Well, I think that's super appropriate then, because Matt actually showed up with a little bit of a surprise for you here.
This is my very first character sheet framed.
Aww. That's amazing.
It was all his idea.
Oh, thank you so much.
I am fortunate enough to have Matt as one of my founders, and he asked if this would be something that he could present you with during our get-together here.
Oh, my gosh. Josh, listen to this, okay? 27 physical defense. 35 spell defense. 31 social defense. This was at the end when they were at their top level. Anyway, that makes little sense to half of you. That's fine. This is a moment between Josh and I. Now let's get back to the moment between all of you. So, the four of you, I know Tass always has a die on him. I need you all to roll that die and let me know what number you get.
I literally have one in my hand. 4.
Okay.
1.
Okay.
4.
Roll again.
Okay. Sorry. 2.
Perfect.
3.
All right, Tass.
That's me.
I'm gonna read you a name and a title. Okay. That's all you get to know.
Okay.
And you're gonna choose which of these characters you're gonna be just based off of that.
Oh, God. Okay, the pressure. Yeah. Okay,
So,
hit me.
we have Octavia Jackson, the Cursed.
Okay.
We have Weston Gilfert, the Psychic.
Okay.
We have Wilkie Isles, the Scholar.
Ooh, okay.
We have Tegan Stein, the Marksman.
Okay.
And we have Pascal Tarzan, the Scientist. All of these were created from a random name generator. That was... Oh, and there is one more. There's
It doesn't matter. If you think I'm not going to pick Pascal Tarzan,
Dr.
you can get the hell out of
Tarzan,
here.
excuse you.
All right, so inside of this, while we go through and get everybody else their playbook, you're going to open this up and you're going to find that the Scientist has 2 different specialty options. You pick one, and then it will tell you a starting move that you have and a special move that you have.
Okay.
That's all you got to know. Next, I believe, was Jake.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts based off of what you heard? Do you need to hear him again?
Hit me with him again, please.
All right. Rafferty Wellers, the Rogue.
That. Never mind. Thank you.
Megan.
Yeah.
Octavia Jackson, the Cursed. Weston Gilfert, the Psychic. Wilkie Isles, the Scholar. Or Tegan Stein, the Marksman.
Let's Marksman it up in here.
Okay. Kim.
Forgot the
Cursed.
names.
The Cursed. All right, so inside of this, you will find that there are 2 different specialties, essentially, to pick from. Once you have decided which one you're picking, next to it is also a number. That number is kind of your initiative. What that number means is that if everybody's trying to do something at the same time, whoever has the lowest number is moving the fastest, so they get to do their action first. Okay?
Okay.
Has anybody already picked theirs?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Tass, tell us what you've got.
I am the biologist. My starting ability is information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. Oh, is my microphone up?
Crackling for some reason.
Oh, good.
Both of them are.
Oh, good.
Well, either way. And my special is, if it has blood, it can bleed. When you observe an enemy, oh, this gives me so much anxiety. You can make 2 polls and discover its weakness or flaws in its armor. And I have an initiative of 6.
Okay. I guess I should just turn that speaker on and we'll just talk loud. Because it's crackling and not doing anybody any good. Anybody else got theirs figured out?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I'm gonna be the pickpocket. So my starting ability is sleight of hand, and my special is sticky fingers. Once per game, you can reveal that you've pocketed something that was present in a previous scene. And my initiative is 3.
Okay. This one sounds really scary, but it's so cool I can't not pick it. So my specialty is going to be sharpshooter. My starting ability is called Eagle-Eyed, and my special is Impossible Shot. If you know where an enemy is but can't see them, make 3 pulls and you can still hit them by ricocheting the bullet.
All right, I have an even scarier special ability. So my specialty is turned. I'm a vampire, finally. Woo! Thank you. And my starting ability is unnatural speed, and my special is luck of the, quote, living. You can survive 1 tower fall per game, but You must always pull 2 times the number given to you by the GM.
Oh!
And my initiative is 1.
And I was like, oh, I'm scared. I have to pull 2.
So yeah, that first one is just any way that you can justify using it narratively. And then the second one is, requires some pulls or maybe it's only once a game. Would one of you like to set up the tower?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a good thing I was about to say, Jake will.
So while Jake sets this up, we find ourselves with the D-Team. They are on an old Chinook helicopter being ferried over some pretty dense forest. A voice comes in over the intercom. Well, we're going to drop you off here, and you can try and see what's going on with this town. We sent a team in a little while ago. They had an accident with a grenade and kind of knocked themselves all unconscious. We were able to get them out of there, but they haven't woke up yet. We got no real sense of what's going on, so you'll just have to try to figure out what it is, what took them all out. This is the part where you talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we doing it now? Okay.
We don't know what they were sent in to look at?
No, they were just they were sent in to investigate some missing children, some kids had met missing on a bus.
And what sort of accident with a grenade?
It seems they threw it and hit themselves with it.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
We got a contact for you there. He'll meet you. His name is Sheriff Jason.
Yes, all right. Well, we'll take a look.
Excellent. Now, Jake, you got to set up the whole tower.
What?
You got to make 4 pulls for every person left alive at the moment.
Whoa.
4 per person?
No, 4 total.
4
Sorry. we got to get this game over with.
I thought he was saying, here's the other tower you're supposed to set on top of that one.
Gang, no.
If he knocks it down at the beginning, we'll just reset it.
You all boo loudly.
Yeah, you all boo loudly.
If I knock it down at the beginning, I'm fired.
We all sit in dead silence as he restacks it. I was watching the video from the last time we recorded this. You're giving a much more friendly pull than you did that first time we played this game.
I'm not giving it any more thought. I'm just tapping and finding which ones move.
Can we not say a friendly pull? Because that's...
Oh, boy.
Well done.
So the helicopter lands. Everett opens the back hatch to let you out. There's a Jeep in the back for you to take into town.
I get behind the wheel.
Great.
Shotgun.
I guess I'm in the back.
Middle back.
Middle back. So you all head into town, driving towards this little village. Megan, in Dread, when you transition from one scene to another, whoever is leading that transition, whoever is taking people to a new location, they got to make a pull.
Oh, cool.
So let's see it. Get used to getting up and down.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I scooted my chair way out.
Have we all done like our stretches?
Yes.
Are we all prepared for the degree of exercise, like getting up and down out of the chair?
And just, so you all at home and here know there is a little bit of a timer while they're pulling. Now, this timer won't stop them from being able to pull. There'll just be some ramifications about every 30 seconds that they take to pull.
Are you kidding me?
Easy.
Perfect.
Easy.
All
Jenga
right.
master.
So you all arrive safely in the Jeep at the sheriff's station. Standing outside is a man in blue jeans and a hat and a sheriff's shirt. He's got a holster, but it's empty. He's like, hey, how are you? Nice to meet you. You the team being sent in?
We are. Jason, I presume?
Oh, yes, that's me.
What is it we are supposed to be looking into? Sheriff
Well, we had
Jason?
some kids go missing from a bus, and they sent in that other team to try to go out and find what happened to them, and I found them all by a lake unconscious.
That doesn't sound like them.
There was a lot of char marks. It seemed like something blew up and knocked them all out.
Clearly, they had no strong female influences back then.
So yeah, and you've got some moves at the bottom of your sheet. These are things like investigate, attack. All these things are things you can do, but again, require some pulls.
I like that attempt to communicate with the dead is one of the basic actions. This is a cool game.
So is shoot ghoul.
so is drink alcohol.
Fuck, this is a cool game.
You guys want to go drinking later, shoot a ghoul, and then talk to it afterwards?
3 pulls.
All right, yeah. Can you point us in the direction of the scene of this incident so we can head that way?
Yeah. It's about half a mile through the woods here. You'll come to a clearing, and there's just a little bit of a lake there.
Not drivable.
No.
Okay.
Is there perhaps a boat we could borrow?
A boat to get there?
No, to go across the lake.
Oh no, it's not that big. It's like maybe, I don't know, like 60 feet across. It's walkable.
How deep is it?
Deep enough to swim in.
So it's not walkable then?
Well, no, around.
I see.
As a biologist, I have a lot to talk about with you on our way. Shall we?
Yes.
And as we're starting to go, I'm just pointing out, like, well, this is this kind of grass, and that's this sort of tree. I don't know any of this shit, but like,
I describe it flawlessly.
yeah.
Perfect. So who's leading the way through the roughage of this woods?
Damn it, I think I am because I just said I'm like tour guiding this.
Yeah.
Okay. It's pretty dense. This is going to be 3 pulls.
Come on.
It's called Dread.
Rev's like, we have to get this done in an hour. No.
Is the 30 seconds thing, is that cumulative? Or does it like reset like 30 seconds each time one of us steps up to the tower?
Correct. The second one.
Okay.
Cool.
But not with each pull.
Right. With each turn.
Oh.
Tass, you got to be down to like 5-6 seconds by now. You better hurry up.
Yeah, as you're all making your way through the woods, you notice that, what was your name again, Tass? Oh, right.
Dr. Tarzan!
It's so
Dr.
forgettable.
Tarzan. You notice that Dr. Tarzan starts to get swarmed by mosquitoes.
I shoot them.
And suddenly there are more mosquitoes. All right. So, Tass, these 2 little marks are for you. Really for me to keep track of just how many times you've passed that 30-second mark. So you've all gotten... No, just set them down there. I need to be able to see them. You put those down.
Eat them.
Eat him. He won't remember.
You find yourself at this lake. There are very large trees around. There's some pond scum on top. It's more of a pond, really. He's kind of making it a little more grand than it is. But there is some rock formations around, some hills, some dales. What are y'all doing?
Looking for the aforementioned scorch marks.
Yeah, so why don't you investigate? This is going to be simple. He talked to you about it. It's just 1 pull. Yeah. Not a problem. You are able to head over to this big, large rock outcropping, and you find that there is char all over the rock and all over the ground. And you actually see that there's a pretty big clearing that kind of goes deeper into the rock, but it's kind of caved in a little bit from this explosion.
Does it seem like there's a way to like remove some of the rocks to create an opening for us to go in?
Yeah, why don't you investigate to try to see if you can figure out how to pull all of these rocks out of the way?
Sure.
It's a little dangerous. I think it's going to be a 2-pull for you, a 4-pull.
Yeah.
That was 2 minutes ago. I forgot about that already.
You all notice that through the cracks in the rocks, there are more mosquitoes coming out, and they seem to be swarming.
Those are called mosquitoes.
Oh! All right. Well, fortunately, you do survive one tower fall. Unfortunately, though, you are not able to get this dug out. If you'd like to reset the tower, you have noticed that what was the curse's name? Octavia. Yeah. Octavia. She's going around trying to pull all these stones out to make some room, and it kind of collapses in on her. She's able to make it out a little beat up. She does take 1 wound from this. You have 3 wounds available that you can take. And, it actually kind of closes this up a little more. But again, there's these holes in there where you see mosquitoes kind of swarming in and out.
Can I elect a champion to build this tower for me? I'm not good at it.
Sure.
I'm the one that built the tower that killed you.
Yeah, but that's because I'm bad at Jenga.
So while Jake rebuilds the tower, is there anyone else would like to try? You guys play any good games this weekend?
Does anyone have like a pen or a pencil that we can borrow? Hey, run it up here.
Oh yeah, that was the bad side about surprising you all this game. I told you none of the supplies you would need to play it.
No. Thanks, Mom.
Can I look around the surrounding area? I know that there's this kind of entranceway with these rocks, but there's a lot of bugs here, and I'm not into that. So can I look elsewhere, please?
Yeah, like what are you trying to... What specifically are you trying to look for?
I'm looking for maybe how they got here.
How the mosquitoes got here?
No,
the
hunters.
I see. Yeah, why don't you
make a poll?
I think you can follow their tracks. You're
That's the trick. We just need to take actions while there's no tower to pull from.
Go even slower.
You still got 3.
I know.
Oh, okay.
They're taller than the...
Oh, that's fair. I think that you are pretty easily able to find the path that they walked here from, and it seems like they walked here from the road, and it would have been in an area of the road that you all drove past to get to the sheriff's station.
Gotcha. And
so it's kind of making a triangle, the sheriff's station, where they came from, and this point.
Okay, and in this aforementioned explosion, was anything like dropped or left behind, something that they didn't really notice while they were busy getting blown up?
Yeah, why don't you reset the tower and we'll make some pulls.
Great. How many do I got to do now?
4, technically. Everyone's still alive. Well.
Alive is a...
Yeah, generous term.
Yeah.
I immediately forgot the part where I was supposed to pull 4 blocks again.
That's fine. We're going to assume that that's who Kim elected as her champion.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think this is worth noting, too, that, while you're all trying to figure this out and looking around the area, there still seems to be not an insubstantial swarm of mosquitoes around.
Whoa, no!
Yeah, this is one where we'll just sit in silence if it. Yeah. Okay. There is still a substantial swarm of mosquitoes around Dr. Tarzan and a very small one around Octavia.
Why did you do that to the bottom?
She's giving it a nice pivot point. Yeah. Great. Now pull one to figure out.
Keep going.
Yeah, this one counts. Oh, I should be timing this. 18, 19.
It looks so bad already.
Whatever, I'm alive.
So yes, as you start to look around, you are able to find there are a couple things that were left behind. There is the charred remains of a revolver, and there are. It's hard to describe because they're so big. They're almost like coconut sized, but they're fuzzy and filled with blood. Like, if you didn't know better, you would almost think they were enormous mosquitoes.
Good thing I know better.
I have to take a closer look. I'm a biologist. I have
that's
to
fair.
Take it apart and see what this consists of.
Yeah, so for your move, you can make one pull for every question you want to ask about them, since this is something you could have learned about in a book.
Okay. Do I ask the questions now, or do I pull and then ask? How does it
you
work?
can pull and ask, and then you can decide if you want to keep going.
All right, we'll give it the old pull and ask.
He'll give it the old college pull. All right. We'll pause here. Do you have a question you'd like to ask? I forgot.
It looks like what I think it is.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes, but there is some strange physiology that you find inside of it. Like, you've got the body of a mosquito, and it's got the wings and the head and everything. And inside, it seems like, as you're kind of combing through it, that there is very, very small human skeleton from the neck down, as if this could eventually grow into something much larger with a human body.
I have another question.
Yeah.
Nope, that clears it all up for me.
I've got so many. I'm going to need you to keep pulling blocks. Number one, how dare you?
You beat me to it. Mine was going to be what?
You can do this, Tass.
I believe in you.
What is this little guy?
I left that. I left it there for you.
Buddy, you do not have time to keep
Yeah, that cloud gets denser.
You know what?
He almost looks like Pigpen with the number of... We'll pause that here. All right, what's your next question?
What specifically have I read about that would match this type of skeleton? Is this a known monster, or could this be something more like a mutation or something like that?
It seems like a mutation. You've never heard of anything that would be like a human body with a mosquito head, but that sure seems like what it is.
Okay, imminent question. One more. Here we go.
I want to just startle him so bad.
It wouldn't be hard to do.
proud of you, bud.
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh God. I remember. Correlation.
yeah.
I'm being swarmed by mosquitoes. Is there correlation?
Yes, it seems like the sheer number of mosquito offspring around here and seeing like the inside of this mosquito and, poking around inside of its reproductive organs, which is strange that it has because it's a mosquito. It seems like they would be able to reproduce in vast quantities, especially around water.
Darn. Okay, I'm gonna walk away.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, shit. Yes, look, and I start pulling this apart and showing some of the bones. Like, this is a very small clavicle. I'm not sure if you're aware, mosquitoes don't have those.
Oh, so are we dealing with some sort of mosquito person?
Yes, sort of, in a way. It's sort of a mutation, I believe.
Does it seem like this is by design? Or does it seem like this is the next phase of nature?
Life finds a way, my friend. I know not. Speaking of which, and I'm swatting as many of these mosquitoes off of me as possible. Oh, why did I say that?
You notice that
No.
not all of these mosquitoes seem to be sticking to you, but 4 are. And they're deep. If you want to try to remove one or to try to have someone else remove one, it's going to take 2 pulls per.
Oh my.
And I think now that you're focused on this, you're like, oh gosh, these things are here. There's 4 of them on you. You feel kind of funny. Like you feel like if there were a lot more, a few more on you, something would happen.
Can I?
Another question.
I have a mechanics question.
Yes.
Can I use my sticky fingers move? Once per game, you can reveal that you've pocketed something from a previous scene. Can I have grabbed a can of bug spray from the sheriff's vehicle?
Did we see bug spray in the
No,
previous
that's why
scene?
I'm asking.
It's theater of the mind, Trev.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's got to be something present in the scene.
Okay, well, Tass, I tried.
Yeah, he did.
I was gonna help you. I can try and pull some of those out of you though if you want.
Better you than me, sir.
Yeah.
Can I pick how many as I go? Can I
Sure.
pull one and be like,
Yeah, absolutely.
Nope, no more. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's all start a stomp, stomp, clap for him.
No.
The reverse.
Hey!
I'm taking one.
You have
You
to
got
do
2 per. As you are very close to Dr. Tarzan, you notice that some of the mosquitoes spread over to you.
You're not worth it. Hello, little friend.
Yeah, but you definitely notice that there are some that are still there. They're just feeding away.
Dr. Tarzan, hold still really quick, and I'm gonna aim my gun at one of these mosquitoes. But like across where he is, so I'm shooting right through it, over the top of him. Cause I'm a sharpshooter.
Yeah, for sure. Why don't you give me one of your specialty shots to pull this off without hurting Dr. Tarzan? Give me one of your ricochet shots.
I have to make 3 pulls for that. Can I not just make 2 pulls for a regular one?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You got firearms involved, so it's more dangerous.
I can see them.
Yeah.
I can't see them, but I know where they are. Okay.
Bum-ba-da-dum.
She's so. Are you kidding me?
Dropping the Jenga tile like it was a mic. Going again, you notice some of these swarm off of Dr. Tarzan onto
Tegan. Yep.
Nice.
Oh, good. Now we all have one.
Yeah.
You want mine?
No, I already have one. Thank you.
It's probably very sad on Octavia. Like, I'm not getting anything out of this.
It's looking even more sickly, like the further it goes.
Since you're undead, it's like peanut butter. It's like, oh, this one's chunky style.
It's like Gogurt.
Okay, you have to make a poll for that joke.
Can we start just squishing these? Can I start just squishing these and putting them in a trash bag to get out of here?
Sure. How many do you want to squish?
How many are there?
On you or just in the air?
What about the ones that Tarzan was looking at? Because they were
dead.
they're already
they were
dead.
remnants, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, those are the big boys.
Okay.
Am I right in hearing you? I was very nervous, so I was kind of blacked out for a second. That we got them off of him, and then they just kind of went to us instead.
I got one off of him, and I just took it.
Yeah, I think that's what happened to me too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just sharing them. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically, it's probably a different one.
Do I have a trash bag or anything that I can just kind of whoosh, swing through the air and try and get some in a bag?
Sure.
And then shut it.
Yeah.
Okay. How many?
Oh,
How many pulls?
2 pulls to collect a garbage bag full of mosquitoes in a densely populated area.
God. Oh no.
Yeah. You are able to whoosh this trash bag around, and now you've just got a buzzing garbage bag of angry.
I just want to smush, 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 just the sides of the bag, just smush, 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 smush. Try and kill them all now that they are contained.
I think that's going to be more pulls to kill things in Dread. I thought you were trying to capture them to study them.
I just want them dead. I
There's
just want them gone.
thousands of
I
mosquitoes.
know, and I'll do this all day, man. I got nowhere to be. I mean, I don't know anything about studying these. Tarzan, what can you do with a trash bag full of mosquitoes?
Lots of fun games with your kids.
What can't you do?
Make your neighbor's house a nightmare.
I'm just imagining you just opening up the bag and just sort of shoving his head in, take a look at this.
Have a look.
Do you think that we could, assuming this is a mutation, that we could somehow counteract it? That we could create something and test it on the living specimens to return them to their normal form?
Can I recall some information? Vegetable, animal, and or mineral.
Where someone has unmutated something.
Yeah, how to, or at least stay of mutation.
Okay. Yeah, why don't you make a pull?
Okay.
I'm sorry, I left a pretty precarious level.
He makes the pull, asks the question. No.
Turns out, no.
No, not at all. Some of the mosquitoes, they get out of the bag and they start swarming around.
All right.
Dr. Tarzan.
Not well done.
So yes, you have found that there have been some kind of more weird science studies where they have used gamma rays and alpha rays and beta ray bills to those for 5 of you to slow down the mutation process of something that seems to be caught in a rapid mutation cycle.
That's definitely stuff that we just have like present with us. Yeah.
Oh, yes, certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think now too that you have seen this, you could also try to You could try to do some investigation pulls to get a sense of like, okay, so if this is this, what's the next step, or where might they live, or anything like that. Think about this as investigate a mystery.
Could I? So you said there were the gaps in this cave-in, right, where these rocks had come through, but there's gaps where mosquitoes are flying in and out.
Like gaps.
Oh, like
because they tried to pull it open and it collapsed in.
Right. Yeah, I tried.
It's big enough for mosquitoes to get in and out.
But not for like an eagle-eyed person to look through.
It would be dark inside. So you could get a light source inside, maybe.
Cool. Do I have a flashlight on my gun?
Yes.
Okay. Can I use that and try and look through and see if I can see anything behind this cave-in?
Yeah. Why don't you give me 2 pulls?
2 pulls. Got it.
To try and look inside of the cracks in this cave as these mosquitoes are swarming in and out and around. Those mosquitoes are getting all around you. Yeah, you are able to peek inside, and you see that inside it's a pretty big cave. There are some stone columns that are kind of propping up a much higher carved out stone roof. And there's a little bit of standing water in here. And inside you do see some of the bigger ones alive. They can't get out, though, it seems. They're trapped in there.
Is it possible to use my unnatural speed to maybe like see if I can find another entrance to this cave?
Sure, like you're going to try to sprint around the cave. And yeah, absolutely. I think give me 2 pulls to very quickly traverse the terrain.
So that would be 4.
Oh, that's right.
When it's me, you have to say lower numbers, Rev.
Do a quarter of a pull?
Oh, my God.
I don't think that there's 4 pulls left on this thing.
Not with that attitude.
We gonna
You
learn
can do
today?
this.
It's so quiet in here.
It is amazing to listen to 70 people with the same breathing pattern in the same room.
And as you're kind of running around this forest trying to get a sense of another way in, you keep running through these mosquitoes, and they're just sticking to you. Yeah, it is. Even more of them, unfortunately. There's just so many mosquitoes everywhere, and you're moving so fast. It's like when the Mythbusters tried to run through the rain and got wetter.
That's the second time you've referenced that episode of Mythbusters in like the last week.
I can't remember. Why did I mention it before?
He's only watched that one episode of Mythbusters.
I've only seen that one episode, and I want to seem smart. Yeah. Excellent.
Hell yeah.
So yes, you are able to sprint around with your super speed, and you do find that at the top of this, it gets grassy again, but you find some crumbled boulders that look very easy to move that would allow you to drop in from the top.
Okay. I assume we have comms in this.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I will radio everyone and let them know.
Okay.
Looks like we have another entrance to this cave if we'd like to go in.
Is it further from the water?
It's So the water is in front of the cave, and then this is on top of the cave.
Okay, so marginally.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping for fewer bugs. Just like
there's
just by a
standing water
smidge.
inside too. So
Damn it!
Yeah, I tell everyone. Yeah, there's definitely water inside, and there's a bunch of those big, like, coconut-looking ones inside, but they're not dead, definitely. I can try and shoot them from out here, but we'll see if that works or not. I would like to use my sharpshooter to just put my gun through that, like, small section and not look where I'm shooting, but since I just kind of got a vibe for them, I want to just bounce off the walls of this cave, these pillars, and try and hit them.
All right, so give me 3 pulls for every one you want to hit. You see currently half a dozen. Yeah, 18 pulls, no problem.
It's amazing that she touches one that makes the whole thing shake, and she's like, I'm
Yeah,
going to get
okay.
it anyway. I don't care.
You gotta show it who's boss.
I guess.
She's so good at this game.
The tower's more afraid of you than you are of it.
Mosquitoes just pouring out of those holes, latching onto your gun arm.
No.
They're on your elbows and your shoulders as well now. Sorry.
I need pearls to clutch. I need them.
Even more mosquitoes have latched on.
Lord.
She's like rotating it out.
I can't even.
I kill one blindly, and then I sit down.
Yeah, you are able to kill one of them. You hear a loud squeal inside as it explodes from the force of your bullet after it ricochets around. What's everybody else doing?
Well, I love that I have a question now. If I use her light, now that I realize she can see them well enough to get shots on the damn things, can I use her light to see one well enough to maybe catch a living one in action so I can construe what its weakness is?
Okay, so I'm going to say yes, but.
Okay.
So if you want 2 questions, 3 pulls. It's kind of a pull and a half because she was using her eagle eyes to be able to see them, and you don't have that. But you can kind of combine this, so you can ask 2 questions for 3 pulls. It's like, let's make a deal.
Okay. So would this work with my special? My special is to see its weakness or its flaw.
Yes.
So I get like its weakness and then another question?
Yeah, and then something else.
Yes, do it. Yes,
Do
yes.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Okay.
Nobody lives forever.
I listened it for you.
And yeah, they weren't messing around. Like, there's a lot of mosquitoes in here as you're trying to peer in.
Nice. Good job.
Next one's gonna kill me. Don't you worry about it.
I hate this.
You can do it. It's all about balance.
And I will throw out this reminder as Tass makes this pull that you do have the option in Dread to intentionally knock the tower over and succeed, but sacrifice yourself in doing so. Not that you should do that here, but in case anybody doesn't know that.
I'm sorry.
You can do it.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Like a surgeon.
Oh, no.
Take a deep breath and place it as you exhale.
But don't exhale too hard on the tower.
Don't clap too loud. What's its weakness?
That was only 2.
No! Tass, no.
No, you can do it.
You can do it.
Will you stop putting the mosquitoes on my body?
At this point, those of you watching Dr. Tarzan, he seems to be more mosquito than man.
As the prophecy foretold.
Oh, mother of every god. It's just gonna go.
I gotta get a better look.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Deep breath. You got this, Tass.
I'm breathing really heavy on this tower.
I'm in Jake's microphone right now. Hold on.
Why am I trying that left-handed? What am I doing?
You can do this.
Tell me how to kill it.
So, as you're looking at these coconut-sized mosquitoes, you do realize that their weakness is a sense of direction. Like, they don't really know where they are. They're
They're a
right.
Midwestern
You've been a mosquito
dad.
the whole time. They have a sense of where they are compared to the collective, but they don't have a sense of where they are if they were alone. Like, you see them bumping into things because so many of the small mosquitoes are leaving, so they don't have that kind of field to get a sense of it. And then, like, weakness-wise, actual, like, physical weakness, man, the same kind of stuff that'll kill any dang old bug, except more of it. Now, you will notice, Tass, that I got to a certain point and I stopped placing mosquitoes on you.
Nope, didn't notice.
Yeah, we got to 7, which is an important number in a lot of the games we play. I'm going to ask you to hold this microphone for just 1 second. 'Cause I need to get something out of my bag here.
Oh, no.
Life finds a way.
We have just given Tass. This is something that represents mind control by whoever is in charge of these mosquitoes. So the next time, well, actually, you know what? I'm going to let you make the choice right now. Either the next time you pull, you got to pull that mask down while you do it. Or at some point during the story, You're going to get a command that you have to follow, but then all those will go away. If you do the pull with the mask on, they stay, and this stays. But if you do the task, you're free. But it could be a terrible task.
And I have to decide right now?
Yes.
Terrible task. Final answer.
All right. So yeah, you are able to look inside, and it's been a long day.
Oh, is there blood? There's blood on the end of the straw. I don't know what it's called.
There is. You sadistic.
But there's just a little bit of blood. So, what's everyone doing now? Dr. Dr. Tarzan has let you know that there is a weakness to these creatures. They seem to have difficulty deciphering where they are in space when they are separated from the little ones. And then also, just in general, they can be destroyed pretty easily by anything that would kill a bug.
Should we fall back and get some bug-killing ingredients? Bug spray or... I can't focus.
Well, my good man, it seems evident to me that if we can separate the clouds of little ones from these big boys, they will be discombobulated.
I don't think that answers my question.
Bug spray would definitely be a good way to get rid of a lot of the small little tiny ones. So yeah.
Okay, so we go get some stuff and then we go ham on all the little ones, and that should make the big ones easier to take out.
Remind me, Rev,
Yeah.
the opening that I saw at the top of the cave, it was looking down onto some of these larger eggs.
It was looking down into the big cavern.
Couldn't we just maybe build a bug spray grenade and just kind of drop it down?
I would love to do that.
I think that's a great idea. So we do that.
Let's go get some bug spray.
Yeah, who's going to lead you out of the woods?
Well, we trusted Tarzan to get us in. I don't see any reason not to trust him to get us out.
Hi, how's it going?
How many polls?
You don't need to make any pulls. A voice in your head tells you to get them lost deeper in the woods.
Sold American.
So yeah, Dr. Tarzan starts leading you all as you trust him through the woods. And the woods just seems to get deeper and darker and denser. And there's even more buzzing in the air. It's up higher. It's not down where you are, but it sounds deeper and heavier.
And this is an oak tree.
We're supposed to be going back to see the sheriff.
Are you sure this is the way back to the car?
And this is a willow tree.
I think he's lost a lot of blood. Does anybody have any, cookies or orange juice that we can give him to try and replenish him? What? I want to look up. I want to look up at the buzzing and see what I spy.
Yeah, give me one pull to try to decipher what's up in the canopy. Just the one? Yeah. Just one. Yeah. Just one? Just that's all. The smallest number you could do. Sorry, was that too maniacal?
Could you keep it to yourself?
Have I mentioned that D-Team always seems to trade out members every mission? Some of them start to come down from the sky towards you.
Jacob.
Wow.
So you are able to look up, and you see that, there is a canopy of these smaller mosquitoes, and there's a couple of those coconut-sized ones. And then very high up, almost in the top of the tree, you see a hammock strung across 2 trees. And there's a man sitting in it with a mosquito head, just looking down, watching you.
Without looking away, I just point out to everybody else,
I think I found the logical conclusion of this mutation.
That hammock is between 2 pine trees.
Oh my goodness. Do you surmise that if we take out that one, maybe we don't have to worry about the other ones?
there's one way to find out.
Yes.
Even if it doesn't work, I don't especially want that one around
No,
anymore.
absolutely not. What's he doing up there? Just like chilling?
Watching you.
Oh, okay. Just watching us having this conversation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Taking a nap in his hammock.
He's got-
just chilling.
He's holding a pina colada that he's got his proboscis in.
Just vibing.
just a little tongue.
You can just faintly hear like Jack Johnson playing from up there. Tegan, can you shoot a mosquito man?
I can shoot anything.
Yeah. Are you going to use your special move to try to ricochet this and hit him?
I can see him,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't need to.
Okay. So what is your goal here? Just to damage him? You want to knock him out of the air? What do you want to do?
I'm gonna sharpshoot him. I'm gonna take him out. It seems like he's bad to have around, and if we think that killing him will kill all the little ones that ended up getting us lost in the forest, then I'm here to do my job, man.
Okay. Yeah. So give me 2 pulls to do some damage to him.
Come on, Tegan.
Notice that a lot of those mosquitoes from the canopy are collecting around Tegan as she's aiming this shot.
Wow.
Tegan, I have something for you.
Hook it up. This goes with my outfit.
You have a choice to make here. Would you like to do one terrible thing eventually, or would you like to pull that down over your eyes every time you pull?
Every time I pull?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, you fire this gun off and you see the bullet clip him in the shoulder, and it leaves a large bloody wound. He rolls backwards inside of his hammock and starts flying down towards you all.
Okay. When he gets close to us, I would love... There's a lot of trees around, yes?
Yeah.
I would love to try to grab a hold of him and then just start running through the forest and see if I can just keep slamming him into trees.
Yeah. Oh boy. So you wanna use your speed to like quickly run up a tree and leap onto him and catch him.
And then just start.
That'll be one thing.
Yeah, okay.
So let's do that first.
Sure.
So that'll just be 2 pulls.
You have to stop saying that.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going? Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
not Octavia!
So Octavia leaps onto a tree into the air and sinks her fangs into this man who is flying down and is able to bring him down onto the ground as she expires from just loss of, vampires, they need blood. That's why they drink blood. And then all these little mosquitoes have taken so much blood. She's just out of juice, man. She's run out of gas. And with her last action, she has brought this mosquito man to the ground. What is everyone else doing?
I produce Sheriff Jason's handcuffs that I stole.
Yeah. You absolutely do.
He's got wings, right?
He does.
Could I get the handcuffs around the wings? Like right at the base?
I think that you're gonna have to pull for this.
Of course.
But I think that you could handcuff his arms in a way that would make his wings hard to flap.
I accept.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah, like one arm behind the back to a wing.
One arm,
Oh, no.
Arms behind the back like this.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
We'll take a small intermission here while
Please
we
give me a forgiving stack.
She's packing them in. Okay.
I mean, at least now you only have to pull 3 to start with.
Oh, I don't have to pull more because I died?
No, No, you're good.
I'm sorry.
Stop suggesting harder rules.
I did now.
This doesn't matter to me.
It's true. So yeah, just give us 3 pulls now.
It's all sticky.
Yeah, it's blood.
We need to be cautious with this. Is it on?
It's stage blood.
I have a napkin.
Oh, yeah, I did. Sure.
Oh, did you get it on my?
It will wash out. It's stage blood.
All right.
Yeah, it's edible.
I don't want to eat it. It's been on the mosquito nose, which has been everywhere now.
Excellent. So yeah, this will be 2 pulls to wrestle with the mosquito man and get him into a position and get these handcuffs on him.
Oh, yeah. Smooth.
Excellent.
Smooth.
Yeah, you have got this mosquito man handcuffed and bound in a way where he cannot fly away.
Do you speak, sir?
He doesn't respond with words, but you can like feel his wings trying to vibrate, and there's like a little bit of a buzz, like a.
Nod if you understand me.
He nods.
Excellent. No further questions.
This is already a massive scientific breakthrough.
We're just going to talk about how we're going to end you, and I want to make sure you hear it.
I say, we've got your brothers and sisters in a cave?
He shakes his head no.
Children?
He kind of gives the.
Spawn.
Nods.
Firstly, I feel we should address the death of our friend. Before continuing this line of inquiry,
I've found like 2 sticks that I'm fashioning together in a little like
no. No.
Her vampire body starts to burn.
What do we need to know from this fellow? Or we don't know overtly if it's a threat. Though there were a lot of scorch marks outside of their cave. That could mean something.
I look at the mosquito man. Are you a threat?
You have to tell us.
He does the thing again.
That's not great.
He like darts his tongue in and out some.
I wink. I point at myself. I'm like,
He nods. I think the longer, just to make this easier, the longer that you are all talking around him, like the buzzing starts to kind of mimic the words, like he's learning the words through the buzzing. That's awesome. And so he does start to respond with real simple words, with like yes, no's. They all have Z's on the end for some reason. Maybes.
Try again later's.
We never knew that it's the mosquito's mouth that makes the buzzing noise and not their...
Oh, wait. Weren't there some missing kids? Did we find out what happened to them?
He shakes his head no.
What did you do with all of the kids that were on the bus?
Eat.
You ate them?
Feed.
You fed them?
And with his hands, he's like, not here, but in the middle.
You fed upon them, blood bags.
Yes.
Are they still alive?
Yes.
I'll cut you a deal. We will merely bring you in to a safe environment, a place of study, if you tell us where these children are so that we may release them from your gross thing. Otherwise, nebulous threat.
Otherwise, and I just hold up my gun.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens if we kill you, and then we'll just save the children on our own.
What about my children and grandchildren's?
I don't know. I'm just here for the human children that were in the bus that went missing.
Okay, so
He's getting very good at language very fast.
It's a very, very rapid mutation that he's undergone. So you let me, I come with you, you study me, but my family, they live, but you get the kids back.
Sure.
Can you promise that your family's not gonna like eat any more kids?
They're overfed on animals. Can you release more animals into the wild around here? We don't kill them, we just need more of them.
That seems like something we could maybe work out. Like DNR.
Just deer, bears, whatever.
Yeah, let's just go to the zoo.
Can we just heist a zoo?
Doesn't matter what fits in this habitat. Just release like a kangaroo and like it's fine.
It's a rare delicacy.
To check on it at some point and just see a kangaroo just like boxing the shit out of mosquitoes. And we're like, all right, that bow tied itself.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, I think this is an amicable deal.
Yes, for the good of my family. I agree.
Great. Where are the children?
Inside the cave.
Oh, no. Okay. Will you call off the little fuzzy guys that are inside the cave so that we can go find the children?
Yeah, take me there.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. And he whispers. He mosquito whispers. He his little tongue darts out and all the mosquitoes that are on you come off. Yep, you're good. And he is led back to the cave, and he sticks his proboscis through inside, and you hear him talking like, "Hey, knock it off, okay? Just everybody be chill." And
Everybody be cool.
Be cool.
and inevitably, they are. You see like some of those big ones kind of fly around the corner, and some kids come running around the corner, like, and they're kind of trying to look out the rocks.
Can we take another stab at moving these rocks, or do we need to go up top?
No, I think with the at this point with this mosquito man's help, and it takes some time.
Okay.
But you're able to dig this out and get these kids out. And he's like, okay, so, and he's like talking to his family. It's only animals. Don't need anybody else. Just animals.
I love how fast his language has developed. Just full sentences now.
But and as he's talking, he's like, just make sure that you eat the animals and make sure that none of them have any issues. Make sure that they're healthy and try not to overfeed on them because it's causing us an issue when it comes to.
Verily, if thou could avoid eating
Yes.
the humans.
I hand him one of my pipes.
Yes, and he sticks it in the end of his little proboscis.
It's one of the long ones, and he sticks it all the way in there.
Oh, no!
His eye twitches as it touches his brain.
We've disarmed him. He can no longer bite.
But yes, he convinces his family to only feed off of animals, but has made the deal that you have to release more animals here. And I believe that wraps up a somewhat successful mission.
We carried the body of our friend out, by the way. We did not leave her in the clearing.
Of D-Team. So yeah, join us. There's a very good possibility that the next live show we may do some more D-Team just so you can get a sense of what they've been up to, how they clean up the mess left behind by the B-Team. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
The Crit Show is a Critshow Studios production, edited and produced by Brandon Wentz with music by Jake Purley. You can find more information about us at thecritshowpodcast.com. To keep up to date with upcoming live shows, contests, and other special events, follow us at The Crit Show on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. For even more weekly content, join us at patreon.com/thecritShow.